Finally, I found a good use for this Bowflex machine. Kidding, of course. Today, I'm going to show you what I'm currently doing in my workout. I'm not going to go through every exercise, but I'm going to give you kind of a high-level view of what I'm doing currently at 60 years old. Okay? So for reference sake, I'm 5'8", I'm about 190 pounds, and I am 60 years old. And here we go. So I do what I started out doing was a 3-day on, 1 day off, but now it seems that my workout has leaked into the day off. So let's start out here. So on day one, I do back. Back, I do 3 exercises. I try to hit every muscle from different angles, regardless of whether I'm doing back or anything else. Let me point that out. And I also do chest, and I do 3 exercises. And I do traps. Now traps, I'll do the traps. When I just do traps specifically, I'm doing upper traps because I'm doing shrugs or a high-angled shrug. Whereas when I do back, when I do my upper back, I'm doing the inner upper traps, okay? And that takes me about 45 minutes, sometimes a little longer. Day 2, I do my legs. I do calves, quads, and hamstrings. Calves, I hit all areas. I do 3 exercises. Quads, I do 3 exercises. And hamstrings, I do only 2 exercises because I find when I do, for quads, when I do my walking lunges for quads, it also hits my hamstrings and my calves and my glutes, which is great. And that takes me about 50 minutes depending on how I'm feeling that day, how motivated I am. On day 3, I start out doing shoulders. I do 3 sets for each head, but 9 in total. Triceps, I do 3 sets, 1 for each head, tricep head. Biceps, I do, 3 exercises. Biceps, I do 2 exercises. Whereas now I just started yesterday. If you saw my video of the barbell curls, I'm actually doing that. So this, in all truth, biceps should be 1 exercise, but I'm just kind of supersetting where my hands are on the bar. So I'm starting out a little wide and then I'm going narrow so that more stress is focused on the outer head. Brachialis, I used to do that on my day off, day 4, but now that I'm doing 1 less exercise for biceps, I'm doing brachialis as of yesterday on day 3. So day 4, which was originally started out as a day off, and I had these other exercises mixed among the first 3 days, I found that it was just too much and I was getting tired. And so now on day 4, which is technically my day off, I do forearms and I do core, which I don't do enough of, and I have to start. 2025 is the year for that. And well, actually this week, but we'll say 2025 because we're near. But I'll talk about that at the end of the video. So I do 4 exercises for forearms. So I try to hit it from different angles. I do a reverse. I do from the side with my forearm on the bench. That doesn't look good. And I do the regular barbell wrist curls. And then I do grips. And that might be overkill. I'd like to hear what you think about that for forearms. So, and then core, right now, just plank and side plank. And I used to do hangs and I'd lift to try and work my lower abdomen, but I stopped. So that stuff I'm going to start up again in 2025 or next week. And you're going to actually see when I do this again, maybe in another month, you're going to see core probably twice in my routine. And I'm going to split up the exercises. I won't do the same ones each time in the circuit, in the training, but I'll do different ones to hit different areas of the abdomen or just put more stress on different areas of my abdomen. So a non-negotiable for me is walking every day. I do that 2, preferably 3 times a day. Right now we have a winter wonderland here in the middle of the prairies in Canada, and I'm not a big winter fan, even though I live right in the middle of it. So I walk on my treadmill every day. Like I said previously, I try to hit the muscles from different angles. That's why I'll have 4 exercises for the forearms, and etc., 3 for back. And I also do random workouts for balance and for jiu-jitsu training. Now, it's not my jiu-jitsu, it's my son. I haven't mentioned yet, but I actually have a young son. I have a 13-year-old who's in jiu-jitsu, and he likes to do calisthenics at home to help him with his ground and pound for jiu-jitsu. So I do that stuff with him. Things like bear walks and different exercises like that, Romanian or Bulgarian get-ups, things like that. So we have a whole routine, which he might be a little ticked about because we actually kept it on here and I wiped it off, took a picture first, and to use it for this video. So there you have it. Day 3 takes me about 65 minutes. Day 4 takes me about 20. Okay, and those times aren't including my walking, just so you know. I usually walk about an hour a day at least in total. So my goal, 2025, lose belly. I want to make my workouts more efficient. I want to spend less time doing them. I want to get more out of them. So probably some multi-joint exercises. I won't be as focused on isolation as much. I think that's where I'm spending so much time. Ideally, I would like this to say 45 minutes all the way across, or even less, 30 to 40 minutes, I think is good. So less time. And finally, just keep moving. At 60, I know that time is limited, and as we age, we atrophy and all those fun things. So I want to keep moving. I want to keep active so that muscles stay strong. And that's it. So there's what I'm doing currently. If you have any questions, I'd love to hear it. Now, constructive critique or help is great. Negative, rude comments won't be tolerated here, and you will be out of here. So see you in the next one.